So many times I should have taken back this moment. These words I spoke, I know it. Now I can see clearly. I folded, I shouldered too much weight. I hold it, too much pain, and it destroyed me, and then rebuilt me, and now it can feel me. It follows me everywhere I go, but it can never break me. Now I know I was.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Toronto Raptors.
Catch me in my Mercedes, bumping ice, ice, baby, screaming shady till I die. Like I have a paradise, life's crazy, so I live it till the fullest, till I'm crazy, and you only live it once. So I'm thinking about this nice, nice man, that way don't stop me now, boy. Living life in the fast lane, but at the speed of life, and I can't slow down. Only got a gallon in the gas tank, almost at the finish line, so I can't stop now.
We're holding court in the home of the Raptors, the beautiful Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto. Great to be with you. This is Kevin Harley here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellum as 2K Sports presents this Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This game will wrap up the homestand here for the Raptors. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Kevin, this team is really in a nice groove. Everybody is locked in. They're playing together. They're playing hard. And they're doing an outstanding job at both ends of the floor. They're playing winning basketball on a consistent basis.
And that's the thing that stands out the most to me, Clark, is the consistency. I mean, there have been very few drop-offs in terms of their effort, their energy. These guys are bringing it every single night.
And courtesy of State Farm, the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Ori. Also, Mark Gasol is out there. Mayo out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Martin in at the 2. And for the Raptors, Charles Oakley out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Elijah Wan. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Carter in at shooting guard. The Raptors ball. Here's Billups. Carter outside. Elijah Wan. Back to Carter. Jacks up a 3. That is good. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. When I asked him which player they'll try to key on, he told me Chauncey Billups was the first on the list. He said when you play someone like Billups, you have to keep him contained or his intensity will leak out into everyone else on his side. He added, if he gets going early, it'll be an uphill battle for us all game. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Good foul. Make him earn the free throws. Don't let this team dunk.
I like that. That's a smart foul. I mean, it's a lot easier to dunk it than it is to hit 2 free throws. Make them earn them at the stripe.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Mayo. 23 points for him the last game against the Nets in New Jersey. Gay outside. He gets stolen by McGrady.
Well, now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow. Boy, he just seems to score so easily. The game comes very simply to him.
Mayo dishing to Gasol. Right side, Martin. Over Carter. And it's Martin missing.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Now, here is McGrady. He's coming off a 31-point game against San Antonio. It's tipped. And here's Mayo for 3, and that one's good. Mayo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Billups kicks to Oakley. He kicks it to McGrady. From about 16, and that's collected by Gay. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. 4-point game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, you want to talk about struggling offensively, but no matter how good you are at the other end, if you can't score, you can't win.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Oh!
defense wasn't able to get back fast enough to contest.
Well, they were caught flat-footed after.
Right now averaging 17 points a game. Outside, Martin. Back to Mayo. Outside, Martin. Shoots off the step back. Can't get it to go. Now the Raptors take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, they did a nice job of playing together as a team, creating open looks for each other. And they were really knocking down some open looks.
Well, it makes for a coach's good dream when you can get easy chances.
And slam down home. Another look on the Sprite Slam King.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
So timeout called here. But first, here's Gay. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Jersey. Outside, Martin takes the three. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Number one, the Raptors.
The other team statistic, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding three-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strengths by getting good looks from behind the arc.
And to touch quickly on what Steve just talked about, the interconference element of this game, Clark, is interesting.
It is tough to know exactly what to expect from an opponent you see so rare.
Shoots. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, just the one make here early on. 1 for 5 shooting.
The shot by McGrady no good.
He came away empty there, and that's a shot that should probably go down.
Horry passes to Mayo. Elijah Wan. Here's Gay, looking for his first bucket of the game. And stolen by Phillips. And they're pushing it up.
They have wasted no time building this league. It's been solid at both ends.
Yeah, they look really focused and ready, intense, together, composed.
Right side, Mayo. He's guarded by Billups. Mayo gets to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Olajuwon. The shot's good from Gasol. Here's McGrady. He's got 8. Lifts up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. He's already up to 8 points, and he's chipped in defensively with the steal as well.
That was a beautiful steal, and you know it's not just the steals, Clark. It's the ball pressure. It's just the aggressiveness that he's shown, really disrupting the offense.
Spates checked in for the Grizzlies. Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
Well, they've got a huge advantage, points in the paint, Steve, and they're attacking early, so taking advantage of scoring in close.
Free throw good, McGrady. Oh, man!
Now that is a spectacular dunk. I mean, you got the glide, you got the power, you got the full package.
All of it. I mean, look how high he got.
Just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second.
To add to this lead.
Well, Steve, no time is a good time to let up in my mind. I mean, you got to.
It's stolen by Elijah.
The story for them in this half is how poorly they.
Just cruising out there offensively. This team really playing well.
Well, Steve, it's pretty comfortable when you can be up double digits in the middle of the game. That's a good place to be.
Carter against Martin. Here's Hansbrough. And another miss by Memphis. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. 18 feet away. Good on the shot. 21 points for Vince Carter.
Man, he continues to rack up the numbers.
Guys, I tell you what, this is as well-rounded a game as you'll see.
Fires from 14, and it's Toronto with the rebound. McGrady's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It's easy to see why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today. No, not a bad effort there.
He'll usually knock that one down.
And it's Martin missing. Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string some successful offensive possessions together and then tighten down defensively.
Boy, a lot of points off their turn. Oh! Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can camp off a dunk like that.
If you can pull it off.
Now here's Calderon. D right on him. Gay dishes to Calderon. Back to Gay. 6 to shoot. McGrady covering. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls.
And we're starting to see more free throw attempts. So
Well, you know, this is exactly what they need to do to climb back into this game. I mean, initiate contact, play smash mouth basketball, and get to that free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Spates checked in for Gasol. Horry comes in for Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Mayo in for Jose Calderon. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Both good from the line that time. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. McGrady against Gay. Tipped.
What a great defensive play. They are piling up the steals.
Oh! There's the killer two-handed slam.
Man, that's the problem when you don't protect the ball.
Exactly. When you surrender the ball like that, you put your defense at a huge disadvantage.
McGrady. Covered by Martin. Another block. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. Next step for them, the name homestand with that game. Here is Carter. He's got 23. Blocked again. Gets it off. The shot no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap.
And now let's break down the first half here of the HP Halftime Report. The Raptors are off to an outstanding start. Defensively, they're aggressive, taking every opportunity to force a turnover. All-round great effort by T-Mac. He's on it tonight. Let's start off with a peek at some games scheduled for later on.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but and you look at Carter, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. As fancy a finish as you can possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
And no problem at the line here for the
that you got to protect with force and aggressiveness, and we haven't seen it.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
of the game, presented by Sprite. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin, and it's the Raptors with the Spark Award for the stretch they put together. Coaches love when there's no let-up on the defensive end, and they continue to extend their lead by simply not giving up any points. It's been a clinic out there on the defensive end, guys.
Down hard. A monster throwdown. Wow. Boom.
They've turned it up here in the fourth quarter, and this is the right time to do that. They're extending their lead here.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Memphis. Here is Bayless. Here's Carter. And that's the devastating one-handed jam.
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love
Here's Calderon.
And you know, guys, shoot-arounds have been a tradition in the NBA for a long time, but in recent years, a lot of teams have decided to eliminate shoot-arounds or make them later in the day based on scientific studies about proper sleeping habits.
And Bayless kicks to Carter. Guarded by Mayo. Now, here is McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. Martin, the pass to Orr. He gathers. The finger roll finish at the bucket. You know, the other thing about eliminating morning shoot-arounds, the research said that having players on a later schedule is actually a good thing.
You know, Kevin, you think about it. I mean, normally you have your most energy in the middle of the day, but most games are played at night. So if you're on a later schedule, it's probably a way for players to have a little more energy at tip-off as long as they take advantage of being able to come in later.
That's good. Okay, he's got 11 in the second half.
Now, a second chance sometimes make a huge difference in a game like this.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And here's Calderon. Here's Martin. Off target from three-point range.
shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
And this one's pretty much wrapped up.
And they know it. I mean, took care of business. Chalk it up as a W, Steve.
Calderon kicks to Gay. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Well, so far in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
McGrady outside. For three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Back to Gay. Johnson on him. Gay dishes to Calderon. Shoots over Bayless. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here comes Carter. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Horry defending. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here are the Grizzlies with it.
I don't know, Clark. This looks over now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is all but over.
Gay, he's guarded by Johnson. Johnson gets called for the reach. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Gay. And so Gay nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's McGrady. Misses the shot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
So I can't stop now. I don't really know where I'm headed, just enjoying the ride. Many folks ain't never heard of me, so I'ma introduce myself by using some hyperboles. Waiting for the day I get the silence I deserve. So I ain't talking accent when I say I just wanna be here. It seems like everywhere I go, everybody there trying to steal the show. So I'm here with my plan. I gotta let them hear who I am. I wanna show that now it's my time and today is my day. To make you say that, cause I'm getting my way. It's my time to shine and it's okay. Cause I just wanna be heard. Dizzy, y'all. In case you didn't know me, let me tell you, it's a rap. Like I'm sick of eating hoagie. They try to lock this top notch down on the low key and provoke me. I stick my tongue at them. Like Yoshi, I got to show people I can come up and swag. And when they feel my presence, they gon' back up like that. They see me now, they hear me very loudly, crystal clearly. Now they all think I go. Trying to be near me, what is that? Now no one's ever speaking but me. When I talk, cause when I talk, it's all for DJ IG. Dag, yo, it's only me and my team. Yeah, we'll come with more flavor than a bowl of ice cream. Since the verse is ending, I'ma thank you all for listening. Taking time and witnessing. Now I'm finally glistening. Feeling like I'm Christian. Well, that might not be the word. Beg your pardon, y'all. I just wanna be here. It seems like everywhere I go, everybody there trying to steal the show. So I'm here with my plan. I gotta let them hear who I am. I wanna show that now it's my time and today is my day. To make you say that, cause I'm getting my way. It's my time to shine and it's okay. Cause I just wanna be Martin made him say that. Malcolm made him say that. Dizzy, oh boy, yeah, he made him say dag. I mean, dag, do I got a blab? Make some people
call me often. Gator on my shirt. What did it look awesome? I'm good. Please don't cross them. How rude. Stephanie Tanner, you don't gotta watch me, but please watch your manners. And I be getting green so mean. Bruce Banner, give the flow and presence, man. I'm the new Santa. And I'm staying Kansas, where I'm staying with be like pops on the wings. And even through the hating and walls they thought I'd stay in. Who you playing? I done went Super Saiyan. This, that, off the glass, off the floor, off the board jam. We in the building, you wishing you had the floor plans. You just a doorman. Doorman. I wish I had more hands. Now tell me what got two thumbs and knows how to spit rhymes. Two thumbs up, you gon' point them at this guy. Al Edison couldn't be this fly. So ask how I feel and you know I reply like I feel so awesome. How you feel? Awesome. I guess that's awesome. You fine and your awesome. Wanna roll? Awesome. Well let's go. Awesome. Hands in the sky like
history in the making, ain't you feeling it? Now every time you hit the space bar, I'm killing it. Yeah, I'm so awesome. 200,000 was paid to outlaw some. Keep the competition in line, you gotta torch them. Fire engine red, in that drop head. Haters drop when I'm in that bobsled. Cover girl on my side as she saying yes to my as she nods. XV from the middle of the map. I'm coming to you live from the middle of the trap. Colors in the chain like Skittles out the pack. The hustler teaming with the gentleman of rap.
Now tell me if I got two thumbs and knows how to spit rhymes. Two thumbs up, you gon' point them at this guy. Al Edison couldn't be this fly. So ask how I feel and you know I reply like I feel so awesome. How you feel? Awesome. I guess that's awesome. You fine, yeah. Awesome. Wanna roll? Awesome. Well let's go. Awesome. Hands in the sky like I'm awesome. Every time I lay it down I think that I kill 'em. Play possum. That's proof. Tell them open wide when they see how I'm flossing. Cooler than a peppermint, Wayne's World excellent. Party on guards, swing, work ethic harder than a. That's why I can walk up into any restaurant and close the whole thing. See, even G couldn't. Semicolon dash parentheses, text messaging. That's